Hey everybody, welcome to the Infinite Regression. It is so infinite and so regressy. It just gets all regressy. Nothing regresses more. Anyway, hey, oh yeah, Steam games. We're gonna play them. Which one? I don't know. Let's find out. Spinny spin 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 spinster. You with me. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's probably a game, and we'll find out in just a second. Okay. So You with Me is a kinetic novel, which means that it's a visual novel, but like Hulk smash, maybe? I don't know.
Afterthought Studios, touching hearts through words.
Oh my god. Is this a Christian thing? That just seems so Christian. Touching hearts through words. Anyway, you with me toward Jesus. Anyway, let's start. And then there was such a thing as dignity, honestly. If you had seen a person on the edge of life and death itself, no waltzing with life, but death wanting you as a partner, do you honestly think I will go through the same thing? Oh my god, someone, like, took one creative writing class, but that's it. It's quite horrible, really, all the pipes and machines around and inside of you, just to try and keep you alive, while the only thing you can eat or drink is the same form of fluid they deliver to you through even more pipes and tubes. Oh no. If this is my fate, then I curse it. I will never let myself reach this stage. 'Cause suicide is painless. It comes in Oh, that did you? Yeah, everybody knows those are the original lyrics to the MASH theme song. Diary entry uno. My name is Jacob Cutler. There is nothing special about my name, or for that fact, my life. Kay, you couldn't have gone with a handwritten font? I mean, seriously, sometimes, like, even as I start this journal, I'm honestly, wow, next page, and you're just, okay. I'm honestly not quite sure of what I should even do with this. Perhaps at my lowest point, I do not trust to confide everything in my wife nor parents. I don't even know how I should go about writing this. I'm gay. That's what it is. The gayness. Yep. Just kidding. It just feels like someone's going to come out as something. Therefore, I'll strive to simply turn this journal into quite simply me narrating my life as much as I can. I'll try to describe as much as I can the few days before today. Okay, that's where your life begins, a few days before today. Morning, love. Lisa Cutler, my wife of 5 years, mumbles something incoherently as she struggles to get her brain kicking without her morning coffee. The both of us, Americans, graduated from a major in media and communications, and we work in a media firm in the same country, sunny Singapore. Okay, so the developer's from Singapore. Got it. Lisa is a radio host of the highly popular talk show Tea with Lisa. That doesn't sound like anything anybody would listen to. I mean, anyway. Well, I simply worked in the more mundane side known as public relations. How do we complement each other? In the event that she screws up, I have to extinguish the fires she started while she goes into hiding. Thankfully, nothing has ever gotten that bad yet. What? Are you married to some sort of flame-dealing superhero? Like she got flame damages? Anyway, come back. Sorry, I was just turning down the musics because they were getting too, yeah. Just thinking about all the content matches I'm gonna get. Anyway, oh, she looks happy. breakfast. Actually, that's more like breakfast. She attempts to say a single word, but it sounded like something out of a zombie movie. Yeah, you right. You right about that. You right. Thanks for the self-awareness. Coffee? She sits up in bed abruptly and waits for a full minute before nodding. Coffee. Yes, coffee. Oh my god, is the whole thing like this? I just can't. Like, yeah, these types of games are never for me. You know, I'm reading D.H. Lawrence right now. Like, you want to see a couple relate to each other as if it were real, actual life. D.H. Lawrence or George Eliot, for crying out loud. You know, there's like real stuff out there. And because I read these highfalutin classic type novels, when I read stuff like this, I'm like, Snoozy McSnoozerson, like you don't have me at all. I nodded and head to the kitchen and make our cup of coffee. The both of us migrated to Singapore some time back. The city is great, clean, well, just different in general. Of course, the both of us miss certain aspects of New York, but for now, we're really content with what we have. Yeah, we get it. Bored of freaking tourism of Singapore. Both of us live at a private estate in Singapore, but cars here are too damn expensive for what it is worth. You're probably better off taking a taxi everywhere. Are you going to make bacon for breakfast? Oh my god, these people don't, like, what? There's no flow to this whatsoever. After a few minutes, Lisa exits the bathroom, looking noticeably more alert. Oh, she did cocaine in the bathroom. I got it. Yes, anything wrong with that? No. You take that morning bump, get you ready for work. I grimace and hold my stomach while reluctantly agreeing. You don't seem to enjoy your favorite bacon and eggs nowadays. I guess it's just because I'm getting older. Heck, is 35 even that old? Quite honestly, it just didn't feel like a bacon day. What am I reading and why? Lisa smiles at my stupid attempt at justification and opens the fridge, browsing the contents, finds no cocaine, and grimaces again. How about just margarine and bread? And just sprinkle some cocaine on top. I think I can agree with that a lot more. Oh my god, these people, like, just make the food. God damn it. Anyway, Lisa takes the margarine out of the fridge and places it on the table. I start buttering the bread. I feel like I need to go to my kitchen and make buttered bread to show how quickly it can be done and with so little talking. Anyway, she goes to the espresso machine and takes out a pot of coffee. Lisa looks at me incredulously, just one slice of bread. Kate, are you dieting? You know I never do that. I don't feel like eating. I'm just getting dieting versus fasting. If I was a deity, first thing I would do is lay on a couch somewhere anyway. Did Elena from Human Resource ever get back to you about the intern? Lisa shakes her head. So HR is always slow. We don't need an intern anywhere. Firm just considers a cheap way of getting work done, which we, quite frankly, both know isn't right. You got your resignation letter, right? I typed mine yesterday. I think we go. Okay. Lisa stops for a moment to think about something. You know, I quite like it if we could live in Japan, but we both know that wouldn't be possible. Oh my god. Let's visit Shizuoka. Remember when we went for that trade show? Just perfect. I know they're PowerPoint slides, but honestly, I don't care. Well, being God, I just do anything to make me care. Now, of all times, pain in the stomach. Gastric pain, getting bad to worse. You know, no gastric problem goes on for so long. You should go see a doctor. Lisa walks over and pats my back, checking some to alleviate the pain. Yeah, I think I'll drop by later. Now, Lisa was really concerned. This is the first time she managed to easily convince me to see a doctor. Should I accompany you? No, it'll be fine. Go see a freaking doctor. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, flat out rejects. She gave up but got dressed. Another bump of cocaine and she's ready for the day. Remember, I'll tell your boss that you're sick today, so bring your resignation letter along just in case he decides to fire you. So I can respond with something snarky like, I was going to resign anyway. No, get fired, stupid. Everybody knows getting fired, you get a severance package. Like, durr. Anyway, exactly. Lisa smiled and kissed me before leaving. I wait for the pain to subside a little before hobbling over to take my briefcase and to the family clinic nearby. Oh my god. He better have cancer. And like, because I want to care about any of these people. The one thing about Singapore is that you can find a private... Okay, look, by the time that I had spent this much time reading in Sons and Lovers, the book by D.H. Lawrence, by this point, the main character, well, I mean, arguably the main character, there are multiple characters, and the mother of all the sons who, with their lovers, anyway, yeah, the mother, like, is very sort of unhappily married, and she has a hard lot in life, and she feels like she deserves more, and when you meet her, like, in the first 10 minutes of the book, you're like, oh, God, this poor woman, like, why did you have to be born in a time where women really didn't have rights? And you just kind of stay in the situation that you're in, and you've got no way to make it any better. You know, it's just terrible. But like, you really care about her, and you find out so much about her in the first like 10, 15 minutes of reading the book, you know? And now, like, this guy is, anyway, the only thing about Singapore is that you can't find a private doctor almost everywhere. You can find a private doctor almost everywhere, and it doesn't really cost a bomb, even less if you are a local. Hey, is that a jab at America and our terrible healthcare system? Some locals even walk out of the clinic. I know, that's what I'm saying. Brought to you by the Singapore Board of Tourism. Anyway. Hi, Jacob. Why are you here today? He had this high voice. Oh, sorry. Hi, Jacob. Why are you here today? Dr. Lee looks slightly comedic, but he's always been a good doctor. I like how his eyes moved, like, I'm a good doctor? Right. Anyway, you came last time for a migraine. Did it come back? His expression turned serious, and I shook my head. I have been having some issues with my stomachu. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. If you get that reference, congratulations. You've been on the internet for a while. Anyway, go on. So I've been having issues with the pain in my stomachu, and it just hurts. It just feels uncomfortable. Any loss in weight and appetite? Yes. Have you been more tired or lethargic lately? A little. Blood and stools. You know, when you go to the toilet too. I know what stools are, thank you very much. No, wait, just once, but that was a week ago. How long have you had the stomach discovered? Is it of his stomach ache or stress? As my stomach does hurt sometimes when I'm stressed, but it's been about a month, I'd say. About a month. Dr. Lee sat back in his chair and tapped his pen against the table a couple of times before shifting slightly into his computer and typing away. I'll give you some painkillers and medicine for the gastric problems, but at the same time I'll give you a referral to a hospital near here. If all is well and normal, it's just stress factors with a combination of poor diet and other whatnot. However, there's a small chance this could be more menacing and of concern. Oh, please. Introduce, like, any amount of conflict in the story would be amazing right now. More sinister, like stomach cancer. Yeah, that's how doctors talk. Stomach cancer is quite common these days. Yeah, it way wicked is. You're right. Very funny, doctor. Yeah, that's what you say when your doctor's like, you also might have stomach cancer. Do I pay for the referral here? Yes, pay here, and you don't need to pay the hospital later. That's not how that works. At that time, of course, I didn't take him seriously. Diary, entry 2. You can't help but be amazed at the speed in which hospitals call you back and arrange referrals to be carried out. I went with Lisa, who is obviously uncomfortable with the fact the doctor mentioned cancer of the stomachu. Yeah, I guess the thing is maybe deep down I was worried too. I watched my grandfather die from stomach cancer. This novel is so kinetic. I just can't believe how kinetic it is. I'm so glad that, like, my choices matter. Anyway, quite frankly, we should look at this another way. Maybe it was just stomach aches in succession. Very funny, Lisa. Very, very funny. Ha 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 ha. She's got, like, resting life is terrible and I need out face. Like, every face that she pulls, and he's got, like, resting, like, I don't have time for this face. Ugh, God. Tedious people. Oh my God. The way that it shows up in the recording is slightly different than the way it shows up on my screen, so enjoy the extra kinetic visuals. Anyway, I gave HR the advance notice of my resignation. They say that the people up there are panicking. Up there, mainly the ones with authority. You should be disappointed if they don't. You host their most popular radio station when their other stations are dying. They should panic. Word from my HR. Oh my God, that is the first time that she has seemed not the worst. Anyway, that they are thinking of counter-offering or even approaching you to convince me not to resign. They have a good surprise coming. Mr. Jacob Cutler. Go! Back to, like, get out of here. And he's like, doo-hoo-hoo, doo-ba-doo-doo. Do I got my Jello pudding bopsel? Anyway, he's full Cosby. He's gone full Cosby. She better not drink whatever is in that drink that he's going to give her at some point. Yes, I'm going. He better have cancer, I swear to God. Up there, mainly the ones with authority, the doctor's room was bare and sparse. The man had an unfriendly or even plastic smile, as if it was very well rehearsed. Mr. Cutler, I'm going to get to the point. The hand that I was holding trembled, and I looked at my wife and winked. How bad could it be? I have good reason to believe that you have stomach cancer in the late stages. Finally, yes! Ugh, conflict. Holy smokes. The return trip via taxi was silent. Lisa barely spoke at all. When her phone rang, she didn't even make any attempts to reach for her pocket to answer it. Good, that seems like a thing that would happen in a story that was written by someone who's good at writing stories. She just kept clinging silently to me. I could tell that she just wanted to cry, but didn't because she knew it would feel like a burden otherwise. For the meantime, the doctor had said that I could either enjoy whatever time I had left or attempt treatment. He did acknowledge that the treatment would only act as a form of painful extension of my life, and that I should enjoy my life as much as I can, even without the treatment period. Yeah, why shouldn't you enjoy your life even if you don't have cancer? Like, why? Where's that advice? Like, hey, guess what? You don't have cancer. Enjoy your life. Anyway. Oh, God. Man. I'm starting to feel like this guy has a brain cloud. You know what I'm saying? A brain cloud. Anyway. Just like a lone audience sitting in a cold, quiet, dark room of my mind. Ooh, metaphorical, yeah. The figurative language is deep. A projector was switched on and started reeling films and events of our wedding and honeymoon, all of which evoked strong emotions, which swept through me like waves upon waves as it flooded the screen one after another, and I held Lisa closely in my arms. I just died in your arms tonight. When we got home, Lisa took a few moments to be alone as she called her parents while I called mine. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, Mom, guess who has cancer in his stomach? Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, unusual for you to call at this timing. What's wrong? Is Dad awake? No, but... Yeah, wake him up. Okay, hold on. I clutched my mobile phone a little tighter as I gathered my thoughts and courage on how to go about breaking the dreadful news to them. Hey, Mom, I've just called to tell you that your favorite baseball team lost and I got stomach cancer. Haha, cheers. What the frick is wrong with you? Nope. Hey Mom, I saw the new episode yesterday. They off the Northerners. Cool, right? I got stomach cancer as well. They better not have off those Northerners. They were the only good part of the show. Nope. Your dad's here. Is everything okay? I look like an older version of you, but I got a little paunchy paunch. I got that dad bod. Anyway, their voices were full of concern and alarm. I am concerned and alarmed. Son, tell me all the things. Oh. My heart twisted into tight knots. Oh, my heart. We're both on speaker. Just go for it when you're ready, son. You can tell us anything. Unless you want to tell us that you have stomach cancer. I'll kill you if you tell me that. Anyway, the voices were full of concern and alarm. My heart twisted into tight knots. You already said that. Thanks, Dad. You were always the calmer of the two and in some ways more understanding than Mom. She's on speaker, dude. She's right there. Like, you know who my favorite parent is. Dad. 'Cause Mom, you know, like, she didn't get it. Oh, I asked her for Adidas and she bought me Zips. Like, she's freaking get it. Yeah, Mom. Boo. Anyway, so, I have stomach cancer and don't have much time. There was a long silence on their end. Sorry, didn't hear you very well. Duh, crinkledy. Like, God. Going through a tunnel. Oh, I know that both of you damn well heard me. You're gonna make me say it again, aren't you? Dad was clearly supporting her as she tried to speak coherently in between sobs. He gave me 6 months, longer if I went for treatment. Can it be cured? I pause, unsure of what to say. He did say that some have been cured before. He didn't rule out it being cured, but that's a slim chance. We found it too late. It's cancer, right? How about chemo? Or those fancy nano things we saw on the TV? Yeah, his voice is changing. Deal with it. Nanotechnology? What was he watching? Some science program? Yeah, well, chemo is an option. Also, they can flood my body with tiny robots. But he did tell me it was just buying time with other aspects of my health. I'll just be delaying the inevitable. Yeah, I mean, that's what all medical care is, ultimately, is delaying the inevitable. By this point, I already wanted to cry, but held it in because I knew it would make things worse. Look, go for the treatment. Your mom and I will be over to Singapore as soon as we can. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be there soon, son. Yeah. I pause and think for a moment. Looking forward to it, but I won't change my plans regarding the trip to Japan that I told you about. A moment of silence on their end. Father broke it first. Of course. Lisa and I needed time alone with each other. I can barely think of times we were alone outside of work. You know what I'm talking about. Alone times. Anyway. I gotta go now. Lisa's coming back. I'll be with you soon. Man, this novel is so kinetic. I lied because I wanted to end this conversation now. I'm sad that I have cancer. Boo. My stock faces from the, visual novel maker don't make it so that I can have a face that really looks like a guy who is dealing with having to tell his parents that he has cancer. I'm sorry. Anyway, as I hung up on them, I threw my phone aside on the sofa and held my head in my hands. I felt the sofa sink down beside me. Looks like it wasn't a lie after all. Lisa really was beside me. How did it go? Great. Just peachy. Peachy. I told my parents too. Peachy. 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 She stopped herself as she suddenly choked and died, beating me to the punch. I was trying to die first, but Lisa, she never let me have the glory, did she? To the last. Anyway, no. And tears started pouring from her eyes. God, you didn't have to hold it in for so long, right? The rest of her sentence was drowned in incoherent sobs and wails. All I could do was hug her and pat her back. They said that they would come by soon as smell. Truth be told, for some reason, I just want to spend my time with you, that's all. Lisa nodded, smiling, brushing her tears away from her face. They say the cherry blossoms of Japan will be beautiful this time of the year. I know. I told my parents that we aren't changing plans regarding Japan. Okay, that's nice. I did the same. I just wanted you to know that. Already writing me off, I can see that you're eager for that life insurance. What? Who the freak says that? Lisa laughs and hits me, a pained smile on her face. Don't say stupid things like that. I'm really craving the bacon and eggs you made at 6 p.m., something you eat for breakfast. Yes, are you judging me? Lisa got up, sighing. I stopped judging you a long time ago, when the love died, and the interest in our boring, blandity-bland lives. Okay, I gotta save it right there. I gotta save it, 'cause I gotta, come back to this. Gotta come back to this. Oh, I can go on auto? Actually, I don't want to. Anyway, regardless. Wait. How do I make it not do this anymore? Could you not? I'm just wondering if perhaps you could see your way clear to just stop. Yes, I am sure. I'm sure, you dingus kinetic novel. Why? Like, okay. Hey, people who watch this, if there is a kinetic or a visual novel worth playing out there, tell me what it is. Because I swear to God, all the ones the Russians bought me are freaking awful, and I don't like them, and it makes me not like the entire genre, which is probably bad. I mean, I should probably just, I should probably give it another chance or something. I don't know. It's just when this is what I get, bland, boring, stiff, wooden, stock characters that I don't give a crap about. Dude has cancer, and I'm like, well, you're not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about you. Meanwhile, there are characters in, like, decent books that I will sometimes think about that I would just be like, man, hope they're doing all right, Anyway, yeah. So it's not like I'm incapable of caring about a character. It's just that, like, the writing was so stiff and bland and boring, and I just... Anyway, let me put a score on this. Okay, so it's hard enough when I'm not a fan of the genre that a game falls in, but I am willing to accept the fact that, like, there is probably at least one game in every genre that I could actually enjoy. Because games are built to be enjoyed, and the best games have a wide crossover potential with a very large audience. So, yeah, that's what I expect, is that there probably is some killer visual novel out there. I can't tell you how frustrated I get when there's a game recommendation and they're like, oh my God, this thing is amazing. You have to play it. And then I look at it and it's a visual novel and I'm like, you know, and it probably is amazing. Like it probably is, but I don't know. I won't know unless I get a decent recommendation from somebody. I'm not that guy who's like, comment just to get comments so I can win the comment wars. Like, no, I don't give a crap. Like, my channel is not all about that kind of stuff. I'm not here to get noticed. I'm just here to review games. Anyway, so if you do have a genuine recommendation, I genuinely would want to know, like human to human, like person to person, not some dude trying to run his numbers up. Anyway, so feel free to let me know if you're like, no, the one you need to play is fill in the blank. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Here's the final score. You with me, I give it a 2 out of a possible 13 paper dolls, one of whom has stomach cancer. It's not interesting. It's not fun. I can't imagine like who it's good for. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, I can't. Like I don't like I just don't have anything for it. So, yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you with me, not recommended. As a matter of fact, like let me pull this up. Couple of things. First of all, does it exist on Steam still? It does. It's only $3, so that's not like I can't fault it that bad if it's something that you want to play. Actually, how is it rated? It doesn't say. Only 3 user reviews. Not recommended. Okay, well, that's reasons. Anyway, regardless, yeah, I also absolutely do not recommend. So, yeah, I'm going to first uninstall. Thank you. And I am going to hide this game so I don't have to deal with it because it's terrible. And thank you, Russian hackers, for buying me the stupid game. Tell Putin to get his armies out of Ukraine because it's an embarrassment on a global scale. And anyway, thank you for the terrible game, I guess. That's it. All right, people. That is it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.